Hello everyone, I am Defudge3004 and I'd like to welcome you to Ark Survival Evolved this time. I am on the center map. As you can tell from that thing there, we have been playing the center on Survival Ascended. And so I built in about what I think is the same place as where we are on Ascended, and so I did the best that I could at least. So what I'd like to do is show you, I've been telling you that I would. I got it. Show you what the differences are in the map. So you can kind of see this rock face. It does look like there are some islands out here. That is Skull Island. And if you know that place, then you know about where we are. So there are a few islands out around here. And of course up here, up above where we are, also on Ascended, there is going to be like some metal. Of course, you can see it all here. It looks like there's a fair amount of crystal here, too. And the metal is really easy to get. It is a little different. It's like the evolved metal, because that's what it is. And so I do like this metal better. There's different grades and stuff like that, you can tell. So I just wanted to show you we're about in the same place, because I do believe that if we were to come around here this way... Oh, well, that scared me. We should be able to circle right around here and get up to there to where we were. So that tells me that's basically the same place as far as I can tell, but on Evolved instead of Ascended. So let's go over here to Skull Island, and then we're going to go into the center, which should be up over that way. And we're going to go see if we can go find some new things. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to show you that Skull Island thing. It's like the bat skull or whatever. And then you can see that. I actually started over here because I had to. As you can see, there's a structure and stuff over here. There is an alpha raptor over there somewhere, and they're not as easy on here as they are on Ascender. I'll tell you that much for sure. So this is the little place that I have set up, and this is my first bird right here that we're looking at. And then of course I have a good raptor and a good moss chops. Now that we're over here by Skull Island, it is a very interesting structure. It's probably one of people's favorites, from my understanding, what I have seen and stuff on, videos and stuff like that. So there are two eyes up here. There's a mouth here, as you can see by the teeth. Just, rock formations. And then, of course, up here are a couple of eyes, which are basically fire things. So I don't really know exactly why that is, but it is. It is a very, I would say, cool place, but it's not cool. It's actually quite hot, and it is a good place to get like a lot of different things. So let's go inside here. Let's go check this out for a quick minute. Then, of course, some stuff will pop in as you come in. It has good metal and stuff. It has a lot of crystal, and it has obsidian. So that's one of the things that's in here, and there's a lot of it. Of course, you want to be careful not to go down in the lava, obviously. So that is Skull Island here, and this is where I came to get a lot of my stuff first. And you can get up on here really easy. It's not a big deal. It's fairly safe. Only problem is the heat and all of that. There are no creatures on here, so that's a good part. Now, let's go see if we can go to the center of the island, and then we're going to go look at that and go inside the basic middle of it and go see what we can find in there. And I will see you once we get over by the area. So right here, there is a little island, and it's almost in the middle. So there is like a ancient ruins or something. It's a really good place to build at if you can get your tames out here and stuff. It's relatively safe, if I remember correctly, and it's a nice big area, so you have lots of room to work with. it is just kind of a pain to get over to here. So I just thought I'd show that. It's actually very, very cool. Then, of course, it has a biome up on top here, but mainly most people like to build in the bottom of here. I don't know a lot about the center. I have played it some, but it has been quite a while since I have. So a lot of this is also going to be new for me because it has been a while, but I've been coming back into it and playing it and kind of been enjoying myself, which is kind of nice for a change. You know, I've been playing Ascended so much, I forget how hard Evolved is. And it does look like there is another place right over here, which has some more ruins in it. And I'm sure there's going to be some of those things, you know, to explorer notes and stuff like that in here. Just want to get my bird's stamina back up more than anything. Again, fairly safe places. They're easy to wall off and keep safe, and you don't really have to build the floors or anything, and that's some of the best parts. Now we're going to be getting into the meat and the taters of the center, which is basically the center of the map. And of course there's swamps all around it, so we're going to have to kind of be careful over in this area. And I'm going to go over there to where those waterfalls are, and we're going to go exploring there. Then we'll switch to Ascended, and then we will go and show hopefully the same thing, and hopefully I can find it okay. I haven't found it on Ascended, I just haven't made it that far, but I wanted to find it with you, so that way, you know, we could do this together. So now I'm at the center of the center map, and this is where the waterfalls are. I'm sure you've seen different videos and stuff like that. I don't remember the way in, so I guess what I'm going to have to do is do a little exploring my own self. I do know that there is a way in, and of course you do got to be careful down here. The one bad thing about the center is that gigas can spawn pretty much anywhere. So you do always constantly got to be worried about that. And we're going to have to go see if we can find a place to land first off to get our stamina back up. The Pteranodon stamina has just never been that good, so we are cold down here, man. We got like little frosties. If I remember right, we have to go a ways to be able to get into it, but I'm sure we'll get that far. I don't remember if it's up there that we have to go or what, but there is some really, really cool biomes around here, and I guess we can go up here and check it out, huh? Go and see. Because I know that there's some cool hidden stuff in here, so let me go see if I can get all the way up there. Just got to the top of where we were from way down there. And I didn't fly full speed. It's a long ways away. It doesn't look that far away. It is quite a long ways away. I don't know what's up there. Again, I haven't been on this map for... Wow, look at all that stuff. Holy moly, look at all those raptors and I guess Carnos. Yeah, looks like a bunch of Carnos over there too. You know, those scorpions here, Argies. There we go. So this is deep inside the main rock at the middle, and I've been in here, but boy, it's been a very, very long time since I've been in here, so now we are inside. Looks like there's a wreck and a Rex and a couple of Kentrosauruses going at it. Go get landed right here. Go see how bad this is going to end up. It looks like it's going to end up pretty bad for everybody, except for the Rex. Boy, that's dangerous. Holy moly, look at that. That's crazy. That is totally nuts. This is a very bad place. But if I remember right, people like building in here and stuff because it has a lot of, well, high-level things for one thing. Then, of course, it's kind of also isolated, so it's kind of a unique biome unto itself. As far as I know, we're still in the center of it, but you can see way over there. We're still in the center of this main island, and you can see just how beautiful it is. If I remember right, there's lots of like oil and stuff over there, if I remember correctly, which I may very well not. But it's quite hot, if I remember, around these parts. There's a volcano over there, and then of course that is outside of this center place, and yeah, so this is the center, and this just kind of hanging here in midair. And you have all these cliffs and falls and everything around, and people really like building in this area because it's a, you know, nice big area. I don't know what's up there, and I don't know if I really want to try to go see, but you know what? Let's go see. I'm going to get up here, and we'll see what's up here. Hopefully something cool. It isn't going to take too long to get up here, so hopefully we'll be okay too. And there's snow way over there. Okay. This place has a lot of different biomes on it and stuff, and that's what makes this so cool. Looks like a giant mouth over there between the bird's head and me. That's pretty cool. It is a very, very large map, too, and that's one of the things that people do like about it, is there's lots of area to explore. I don't know how far up we're going to be able to go, but I guess we'll find out here in a quick minute. So we're probably right up near the ceiling of where we can go, because that's going to be a little more ways up, but not terribly far. That is actually quite beautiful. Look at that waterfall over there. That's cool. This was a handmade map. It was a mod, and then of course they bought the mod, Studio Wildcard, and turned it into their own. And so now you get to see just what the center looks like from way up here. Pretty doggone cool, huh? It's a very, very cool looking map, and I'm sure that's the edge of the world over there. It does. Oof. Yeah, it looks like it might be the edge of the world over there. Where those are falling off, but you never know. Okay. So now what I gotta do is go back over to my base, and then I will get on Ascended, and I will show you the differences between these two, just between, you know, the different formations and all of that, so you can see that as well. Before we go switching to Ascended, there is one thing that I'd like to draw your attention to, and on the center and Evolved, you see how these cliff things are here, how they're kind of like smooth, and you can actually get up them pretty easy. On the Ascended ones, they're a little bit more steep and a little bit more rugged looking, and so that's one of the differences that I did notice with that. So yeah, back to the base, and hopefully this is about where we were. So I will be, of course, checking the map to make sure. And on our map, those are Troodons. We're right here, kind of inside the sea, so hopefully this will be a good place. Alright, so now we are on Ascended, and I did make an error. So the other map that I was on, I was actually down there at the other one. So I was actually down on this island down here. So I was right over here. I didn't realize I was up on this upper island. So that is my mistake. I did build on the wrong place. But you have seen this map as well. Let me go make sure I have enough food. I should. I have 27 meat. I want to go get some water. So let's go do that. And then we will go and just go see. Okay, it's going to get choppy here for a minute, of course. The game glitches on me. Gonna go get some water. I think I'm going to go Let me go find Skull Island first, which of course is going to be all the way over that way. So I'm going to go over there, find that, and then we will start from there and go over to other places that we can be at. I will make my way over there, and I'll see you in a quick minute. We don't have a spyglass on here, so I'm hoping that we could get a spyglass. That would be good. Let me go see if I can find about where I was on Evolved. Man, this is so glitchy right now. Holy moly. That is Skull Island right there, so we know where that is. I'm going to get around over here on this side. But you can basically see how like the differences are. This is like one of those cliffs. It is a little bit taller, so it's not the same. Let me go find some of the other ones, and I'll show you if this thing ever quits glitching so much. Of course, we are in a new area, and I understand that, so there is that. Gotta watch out for the Therizinosaurus. Alright. So, I would say that I was somewhere over here. And I'm getting close. It's still quite a ways away. It's going to be over here, and then I'll show you basically the place. I hope. So it looks like, according to the map, I built right around in this general area right here. So I'd say I probably built right down in this area. Something like that. It is a little different looking, but it is still pretty much the same. And so what that means is that up here, there is a potential. There's that big piece right here. And so there should be some pretty good metal around here. And even, there we go. Okay. Looks like there is quite a bit of metal. I'm not noticing the crystal, so I don't know exactly where that crystal is going to be at. I hear compies. I wonder if the crystal's going to be farther, like, up here. Or something like that. I just don't know, because I don't know where the crystal is on this map, since things did get kind of moved and rearranged and stuff like that. They decided to, you know, clean the map up and also make it better in some cases. So anyway, I was right down beneath this pillar here. Let me go down there. Let me just go see. And this is actually a really good area to build too. And I do like the whoop, 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 right there. I found it. There we go, crystal, yay! Alright, so the crystal is still up here. It is just hard as heck to see, man. Don't want to hit my bird either, so, yeah. The crystal's here. I was hoping that it was. There's not a lot, apparently, up here. Looks like there may be some more. But it's so hard to see anything up here. You know that? Okay. We did find a little bit of crystal. That's cool. So that means when we get back on, we'll be able to maybe make the spyglass, and that would be great. I don't know if there's going to be any more crystal nearby. But I can always take a look-see. Aha. Yay, there is. Not much. Well, I guess actually a fair amount. That's good. So now if you're looking for crystal, you know where to look for crystal too. Just don't be harassing her or anything, you know, because she doesn't like that. Alright, let's gather one more node, and then we'll go over to Skull Island and we'll check that out. At least now we do have the crystal, and that's awesome. Of course, on the other map, on the Survival Evolved, I also had a mod to make things lighter, so there was that. Now it's kind of heavy on me, but that's okay. We can always get the bird a little bit more weight to help him out. And then I'm pretty doggone sure that the island right over there is the one that I built my first base on. Okay. Because I know it's really, really close to Skull Island. So now we're over here by Skull Island. And again, you can kind of see the teeth here with the rocks. I'm going to say, from what I can tell, that this looks more like a skull. So it does have, you know, like teeth looking things, but also there's water coming out of it instead of like lava down in there. There's the nose right there. And then of course we also still have like fire up here, but more like in a fire bowl kind of thing. So instead of their, ooh, and it looks like obsidian too, yay. I don't know what is up here. I really don't know because this is a new area that I haven't been to. So, I don't know if we... Okay, it doesn't look like we can go back there, and that's alright with me. So they're going to be like eyes with all the fire and stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. And I'm sure both eyes are going to be pretty much the same, and it looks like they are. So there's lots of obsidian here, and then of course down here we have the mouth. Where's the mouth? There we go. So you can see the teeth like right here, and then, oh wow, look at all obsidian. Holy moly, that's a lot of obsidian. I don't know. Ooh, holy moly, look at all the crystal. If you need crystal, come here. Yikers. Well, there's lots of crystal here the first time too, but it doesn't look like I'm seeing a lot of metal, so that is very interesting. But there's a ton of obsidian. And it probably would weigh a good ton or 12. Okay, but I am not noticing like the metal nodes that I was seeing when we were on Evolved. So that is definitely something that has changed on here is... no metal. Okay, well, that's alright. There are other places to get metal from, unless, of course, you know, it's farther out this way or even down below or something. Which it always could be. Alright, now let's get over to the center, because that's what we came to see, and let's start getting up in that area. So it looks like I did find my way to the center, and this is quite a bit different than the other center. As you can see, it looks like that's a long ways down, and there is this arch right here. Hey, man, look at that Dimorphodon. It's all pretty looking. And looks like down in here is going to be the middle of it. That is a long ways down. Holy moly. And that looks like the inside of it. So let me go see if I can. Maybe get down on one of those islands down there, and then we'll see where we are at that point and find out if we can still explore this center place. So I'm looking out here. It's really like misty. You can't really see a lot, but you can see just how far down that is. And it looks like there are going to be some areas here to check out. So let's just do a little bit. You can see how different it does look, and that's a mighty, 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 mighty long ways down. That's a far dropper. That is for sure. So it does look like the center has changed a lot from what it was, with all kinds of new places. It's like new little outcroppings and stuff. Wow, that makes me nervous. Man, that's a long ways down, man. Very cool little outcropping, though. I do like it. Alright, well, this looks pretty cool. Let's go over there and let's go check that out up there. So according to this map right here, we are in the center of the center. Looks like there's something down there. I don't think that we can get to it because that's right down here. And whatever is down here, I don't know, but there is some pretty cool looking area up here where we just were a second ago. I don't know what all is going to be up here. As I said, I haven't been on here, and I haven't been on the Center Unevolved for like a really long time either, so there is that. So let's just go do a little bit of exploring here and go see what we can find, and then you'll be able to see the differences. It does look a lot different, but again, we were deeper inside the main chamber of the center, and I don't know where that is on here because things have changed a lot. So I'm gonna do a little like exploring and seeing what I can find. Looks like there may be an area over there that may be more closer to inside where I want it to be, so let's go check that out. We're in a really cold area right now. You can see the ice crystals and all of that right here. Yeah, there's going to be snow, and we're going to get very, very cold here momentarily. Now that we're in this cold area, we should be starting to get super cold. Whoa. Oh, wow, look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Just drops down, and then you're back out to a nice warm area again. And they really reworked over this map. I think that's really cool looking, man. I do like that ice stuff. It looks like, you know, icicles hanging down right there. That looks really, really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, let me go down and see if I can find anything else. So I'm not exactly too sure how far this thing goes down. It could go quite a ways down into other areas that we just haven't been to yet, or in, or whatever. Obviously, I mean, we haven't been there, but I don't know how far it does go. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's go check that out. Down over this edge, it just goes all the way down to water, as you can see all the way down there. Doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere. So, it looks like we just have like this area here, and maybe even an area up there where those redwoods are. And as far as I can tell, this is the center here. I don't know if there's going to be anything more up top. I'm going to go see if I can attempt to get up there without, you know, falling off the bird or anything, and just go see what I can find up there. Well, here's that same scene. There's all that snow over there, as you can see. So that means that probably the volcano is going to be over here this way. It is awfully hard to tell, though. But there could be a volcano probably right over there. Looks like that's a very tall place up there. Now we're way up on top of the center. And so now... Oh, woolly mammoths. Nice. And wolves and everything else. So this is a good place to get some good stuff if you can survive, that is. So now we are up on the center of the center. And of course there's Skull Island right above the bird's head right there. So that's pretty cool. And now we are at the top of the center, and I think this is really, really cool. Again, there's a snow area, so there's got to be the volcano probably over there somewhere. Let's go take a quick look at our map, see, and just go find out. Okay. It's probably going to be a little bit more over that way, but still, this is where the center of the map is, and so this is pretty cool. I like those waterfalls and stuff. That looks so doggone cool. That is absolutely beautiful. I really do like that a lot. Alright, well, I just wanted to show you the center so you can see the two comparisons, and that's a long ways away over there. Holy moly. There is something over here that I wanted to go see, and that may be what I was actually looking for. That actually does look like what I was looking for, because I know there were spikes in the center. That back there is really cool. So let's go check out over here too real quick. While we still have a quick minute. Alright, so now I think that we have actually reached the center here. This looks very similar to the other one, and it's also by swamps, which is what I didn't notice over there. So I was in error. That was not the center. That was just a very beautiful biome. This looks more like the center. This looks more like what we saw on Evolved. And that, again, that's a long ways down. Let's go take a look, and let's go over here, because there should be an inside area too. It looks like there may be, I just don't know exactly where it is, and I don't want my bird to run out of stamina, because then I fall off. And a storm rolls in. Yay! Okay, well that was not the best landing. Let's go ahead and get to a little bit safer place. Okay, let's go explore the inside of this. Let's go see. So now, right now, there's these spikes sticking up like fingers everywhere, and they're all around this area. There's one there, there's one over there. And this is going to be the inside of it. So now I guess that we are now officially inside the center. Okay. It's like there's all kinds of RGs and everything here. I am cold, but I'm not ice cube cold like I was earlier. Ooh, Ankies. Man, this is so choppy in here. Holy moly. Choppy City. Okay, man, that's pretty cool looking, but holy moly, it's rough in there. Yowzers. Yeah. Well, looks like we have all the same dangerous things that we did on Evolved, of course. Let's go in and let's go see what we can find. See if there's anything really good in here. Well, looks like there's Alice. Oh, that's one of the new creatures right there, too. How do you like that? That's one of the Ceratosauruses. So, yeah, those guys are crazy. Boy, that's nuts. That's crazy. I like that. So apparently when that guy gets more angry, he gets more powerful too. So that's kind of interesting from my understanding. Okay, and again, there's that. Well, okay, there we go. We were just on the other side. We should have come this way. There's that big waterfall that we were at, so we were right by the center. Okay, cool. Very, very cool place. It'd be nice if it was a little bit easier to see. Looks like there's a mushroom biome over here. Let's go see what may be in here for a quick minute. Okay, kind of looks like aberrationist type area back here. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Like I said, I haven't been very far in the center at all, so I am not really too sure what anything is. Looks like there's lots of crystal here. And of course an area down here, which I believe that we were in. Sweet. Well, this is a pretty cool little area, I do gotta say. And again, look for these, apparently look for these spikes, which I didn't think about. I remember seeing it, then I totally forgot, so there is that. So once you see these like curved spikes, then you'll know, kind of like curved swords. So yeah, this is really cool. I do really like this. If you start seeing these curved fingers sticking up, then you know you're at the center. And we can also go all the way to the top and actually get a good bird's eye view up here. Maybe we can actually go a little bit farther up and get a really good view, huh? That'd be awesome. Now we're up at the very tallest point that we can be at, and now you can really see what this map looks like. There's Skull Island over there, and then of course down here is where the center of the center is. So let me come over here this way. This is where all that snow and stuff is, and then of course that's where those waterfalls are, so we were right by there, and that's pretty awesome. This is a huge map, and again, it's just like the other one. Maybe even it might be a little bit bigger, but I don't know. So anyway, you got to see a good bird's eye view of the center and what this looks like, and it is just such a cool looking map. I need to make my way back home now, so if you've enjoyed this episode of the comparison between the center and the center from Evolved and Ascended, drop a like on the video. And I will talk to you next time. You have a good day. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.